I have two positive announcements about Tesla Giga Berlin this morning. The first announcement is about the results of public objections against Tesla Giga Berlin. There is a quote from approval authorities regarding that I'm going to share with you today. It's from today. And the second is what the approval authorities currently are working on when it comes to approval. Welcome back on this Monday morning, dear friends. This is Armen Harayan from TorqueNews.com. If you are here first time, please subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla announcements and also ring the bell so you don't miss my next coverage, and please also give us thumbs up if you find this report helpful and interesting. So experts expect approval of Tesla Giga Berlin in a few weeks, reports Brandenburg's public radio today. And the first announcement is that the officials are currently checking the plant safety precautions for accidents in the factory. So, approval of Tesla Giga Berlin is that the approval authorities need to go through different phases, checking this, checking that, make sure this works well, make sure that works well, what happens if there is an accident. So today they're working on plant safety precautions that Tesla has in place for Giga Berlin in case of an accident in the factory. And the second regards the objections from population against the Giga Berlin. The objections from the population to the industrial settlement, meanwhile, did not result in any quote-unquote significant obstacles to approval, as the LFU announced on Friday. So this is a good news that the objections that have slowed down the Giga Berlin's approval for so many months now have not resulted in any significant obstacles to approval, as the LFU announced on Friday. Now, what is LFU? LFU is the State Environment Agency, which is very powerful and is the approval authority for Giga Berlin. As I reported on Saturday, Tesla is now allowed to test 2,000 bodies in its electric vehicle factory Giga Berlin in Grünheide. The State Environment Agency allowed this last Friday. In October of last year, in 2021, the LFU had already given Tesla pre-approval to build 250 bodies. With this, the company wanted to test how well the press shop and paint shop of Giga Berlin work. According to LFU, Tesla has informed the authorities that the resulting bodies are of poor quality. This is why Tesla needs more time and more testing. This is why Tesla has requested 2,000 bodies to be built as test and wants to test the production machines again with the construction of another 2,000 bodies. The LFU allowed this in a pre-approval on Friday, as I reported Saturday. However, the company is not allowed to sell these vehicles because the factory has still not received the final approval. Tesla has only built so far with pre-approvals and will have to tear everything down if the final approval is not given for any reason. And as I said in the beginning, experts expect Giga Berlin's approval in a few weeks. The officials are currently checking the plant safety precautions for accidents in the factory. The objections for the population, from the population to the industrial settlement Giga Berlin, meanwhile, did not result in any quote-unquote significant obstacles to approval, which is good news, as the LFU announced Fridays. Well, friends, let me know your thoughts on all of this. I think it's good that we see that the approval authorities are actively working, checking this, checking that, and it is making very good sense that the experts expect now the approval to come in a few weeks. This is Armen Harayan from TorqueNews.com. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Look forward to our next Tesla coverage today. I'm planning 5 Tesla stories today. God bless you, everyone. Peace be with all of you. I'll look forward to reading your comments and your thoughts in the comment section below. Have a wonderful day, and let's move on to our next Tesla story. Breaking news from Tesla Giga Berlin, everyone, this morning. It looks like something else is happening instead of the final approval. Tesla is now allowed to build another 2,000 Model Ys in Giga Berlin for tests because Tesla says the quality is still poor. Apparently so, as I mentioned about this briefly yesterday. Welcome back, dear friends. This is Armen Harayan from TorqueNews.com. Tesla needs more time to improve its quality, and this is why Tesla has requested to do more testing and got permission to do 2,000 more vehicles to be built for testing purposes. Instead of expected final approval for the entire Giga Berlin project, Tesla has just received another advance approval or another preliminary approval for its Gigafactory in Grünheide near Berlin. This emerges from a decision by the Brandenburg State Office for the Environment, which a local observer published on Friday. Accordingly, shortly before Christmas, the company applied to be allowed to expand the tests and trial runs of its systems allowed in October significantly beyond the previous level with success. After the first 250 Tesla Model Ys, Tesla is now allowed to build another 2,000 complete Model Ys in Grünheide to improve the quality. I'm not saying Tesla's qualities are poor. No, this is not about it. Tesla is getting its Gigafactory up and running and it's testing its systems, and this is why Tesla needs more examples, more testing examples to improve its quality. Also, shortly before Christmas, the Brandenburg state government had all the documents it needed for the final Gigafactory approval. A senior official from the Ministry of the Environment confirmed this in the state parliament this week and said that the authorities were now about to begin the final phase of their decision. However, he also informed that Tesla was not yet satisfied with the results of its previous factory tests and had therefore requested more preliminary tests at the same time. This is a positive news because Tesla wants to make sure once it starts building the Model Y for sales, it will have the superior quality. So please do not look at this report as a negative report. No, this is a positive news. Tesla is doing what it needs to do to make sure the cars that go to the customers, the people who buy the Model Y performance from Tesla, have the superior quality. Now, with the new decision, they were allowed. Each of the 13 tool sets in the press shop is allowed to produce another 2,000 parts in the body shop. They can be put together, given color in the paint shop, and result tests in the final assembly. The Giga Press for the rear and possibly also the front frame elements of the Model Y are not mentioned in the approval, but a pre-approval from the end of October should still be sufficient for this purpose. At that time, the country had allowed Tesla to produce 20,000 parts with the large ones manufactured die casting machines. According to observers, Tesla had practically exhausted the previously registered 250 Model Ys in the past few weeks. Again and again, they saw electric cars from the factory building standing on the site. Some have already been transported away, apparently as far as Norway, as I reported several days ago, for winter testing. Without a new permit, the previous employees in the Gigafactory would almost have had to put their hands on their laps. Now, at the same time, it is clear for the text of the decision that the further tests at Giga Berlin are actually necessary and not only intended to bridge the time until the final approval. The parts and or bodies manufactured or joined as part of the system tests show a poor quality that deviates significantly from the system specifications, writes the Environment Agency in its statement of reasons. In this respect, it is understandable that the newly requested tests represent the indispensable minimum for the respective test procedures. Tesla should now be busy with the new 2000 Model Y vehicles for at least 4 weeks because the approval limit painting, for example, to a maximum of 500 bodies per week. Theoretically, the final approval could come within this period because the application for this will continue to be examined in parallel, according to the Ministry of the Environment. But German Tesla factory Giga Berlin doesn't seem to be technically advanced enough to actually start producing Model Ys for customers right now as you're looking at the construction. Now, all of this, like I said, is positive news. Now, the final permit theoretically may come within the next 4 weeks, or even after that, Tesla may 2 weeks later say, okay, we're ready to sell customers new cars once they have the final permit during that time. Or Tesla may say two more things may happen. Tesla may say, we want to finish these 2,000 test vehicles, test them fully, and also Tesla may even say, hey, we need more time. We want another 2,000 vehicles to test them. I know this is expensive undertaking, but at least Tesla wants to make sure that it has a solid vehicle on the road for German European customers. Friends, this is the latest news. 2,000 more vehicles Tesla can build at Gigafactory Berlin. Tesla has permit for this. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think can happen in the next 4 weeks? This is Armen Harayan from TalkNews.com. Please give us thumbs up for this report, as this is good news for Tesla. People need to know that Tesla wants to meticulously test its vehicles before selling to customers, so people can rely on Tesla vehicles' reliability. And give us thumbs up. Please share in social media. I would greatly appreciate, guys. And have a wonderful day. This is Armen Harayan from TalkNews.com. Please subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla breaking announcements from different gigafactories and related to electric vehicles. And let's move on to our next Tesla story. God bless you and your families.